So, what drugs do you test for? We hear that question all the time, and I'm going to tell you. My name's Tim Teleke, founder of In-Out Labs. We are a national provider of employee drug testing services. So, when it comes to drug testing panels, or panel is just a value meal of drug tests, the only standard drug testing panel is the federal panel. And that is the test panel that is used for employees who are regulated by the U.S. Department of Transportation. Those would be your airline pilots, bus drivers, truck drivers, things like that. So the federal drug test panel, as of 2021, is called a 5-panel drug test. In that, they test for marijuana, cocaine, amphetamines. Under the amphetamines umbrella includes methamphetamine and MDMA or ecstasy. They also test for PCP or phencyclidine. And then there's an opioids panel. So you've got marijuana, cocaine, amphetamines, PCP, and opioids. They call that a 5-panel test. Under opioids, that includes codeine, morphine, heroin, hydromorphone, hydrocodone, oxycodone, and oxymorphone. In the non-DOT world, you might call this a 9-panel test, but this is what we call a 5-panel federal test. And this panel gets changed from time to time. It was in 2018 that the hydros and oxys were added, and now there's talk of adding methadone and fentanyl. My assumption is those will be added under the opioids panel so they can keep calling it a 5-panel test. So that's the one standard federal test, but additional tests that employers will include often are, let's say in a 10-panel test, they'll include things like benzodiazepine. That would be things like Xanax, which are commonly abused prescription drugs. Also Propoxyphene, Methaqualone, Methadone, and Barbiturates. Those are not uncommon to include in an employee drug test. But things like LSD or psilocybin, like magic mushrooms, those are not in an employee drug test, or really in any drug test that we have available. So drugs that can be in a panel, I'll go over it. You've got marijuana, cocaine, amphetamine, methamphetamine, ecstasy, PCP, codeine, morphine, heroin, hydromorphone, hydrocodone, oxycodone, oxymorphone, methadone, fentanyl, benzodiazepine, propoxyphene, methaqualone, methadone, or barbiturates. That's a lot of drugs, and some employers test for all of them, but not all of them do. Any other questions about drug testing? Contact us at In-Out Labs, inoutlabs.com. Please like the video and follow us for other videos that may be of interest to you. Thank you. I'm Tim Teleke, founder of In-Out Labs.